there, guys. This is Joe with Sloppy Joe Shred Shack, and today we have the pleasure of reviewing the Reverend Greg Koch Signature GRISTLEMASTER. Let's hear what this thing sounds like. Well, anyways, welcome back to the Shred Shack. If you haven't seen my face before, my name is Joe. It's very nice to have you. Now I'm going to have you do all that cringy YouTuber stuff. Hit that subscribe, hit that bell, leave a comment, do all the things. It's going to help your algorithm get more guitars in it and less weird stuff. And we live in an era where there's a lot of weird stuff and way less cool stuff. This thing is cool. I also want to thank Bruce from Good Times Music for allowing me to steal this guitar off the shelf as per usual. Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate it. But yeah, we're just going to jump right into the specs here. So this is basically a TELE, but way, way better. We'll get to my review in a little bit, but we're going to whip the specs out like I was saying, but whoo, God damn. This is a rig, dude. This is a rig. So it's got like the typical like T-style Telecaster kind of thing going on with it, but it's a lot upgraded. So you got a three-way selector, you have a volume, and you have a tone, and you have this little button here. We're gonna call it the Gristle switch. That's what I'm calling it. I don't know what it's called, but basically it's a voice 1 and voice 2 for some really amazing Fishman Telecaster pickups. These things sound awesome. Again, we'll talk about it more after, but these are the Greg Koch signature, I'm assuming they're called like Gristle pickups or something silly. But it's got a maple neck, maple fretboard, black dots. It looks to be jumbo frets. They're pretty big on here. 6 inline tuners. Now, what you're also gonna see here is a really fun string tree. So on this string tree, it covers the E, B, and G strings. Now, the cool thing is if you don't want it to cover the G string, all you have to do is loosen this up, twist it around, and it'll just cover the B and E string. So then if you want to do those G bends, you totally can, or use the G bender like little trick thing there. But like I was saying, it was 6 inline tuners, but there's 6 locking tuners. All of the signatories and all that fun stuff are on the back here. The neck is feels like a pretty typical, like what I would call like a Fender C shape. Maybe a slight difference, but it feels really good in the hand. It's not super thin, it's not super thick, it's not happy medium. It's a very normal neck. It feels like a very normal neck. It's not no like frills on that or anything. On the back side, like I was saying too, it is also like a satiny type finish. Not raw wood, but it's not gloss by any stretch of the imagination. The fret ends are really good on this, so we like that. On the back side here, you also have the signature Reverend 6-bolt neck plate, and it is a string-through body. The next thing that you can't really see it on this one, but it does have a white binding all the way around, or cream, or whatever color that is. And then something I didn't talk about before, which I should have mentioned, it does have the ashtray pickup. Now, y'all, do not be afraid of an ashtray pickup. It does not slow down your playing. You are not picking down here. You're picking here. It's cool. I'm telling you. I have played a ton of ashtray, guitars with ashtray style pickups, and it's just fine. Do not be afraid of it. Another thing is that this is a slab guitar, which, as we know, is Sloppy Joe approved. I don't like tummy cuts in teles. I don't know why. I never have. I like the fact that this doesn't have a tummy cut. This doesn't feel as thick as like a typical like Fender would. So that kind of makes up for the tummy cut. It's not as thick, and it's very well balanced. It's a beautifully well balanced guitar. And then of course, as you know, it's got this like raised middle section here. Now the body is also made of Carina too. So a little bit different from the typical like alder. It kind of has a little bit now for the tone nerds out there, the tone wood nerds. It's kind of got a mahogany-ish kind of vibe. It's a little less snappy, as they say, and a little bit more like warm, which helps with this guitar, because if this had an alder body, I think this would be a problem, because it's bright in a good way. Another thing that I forgot to mention is that these saddles, you have the 3 like brass barrel saddles, but if you look very closely, and see if I can catch this on camera, they are compensated saddles. So this is a Wilkinson bridge. This is an ashtray Wilkinson bridge, but like you could see that normally it's just literally like a barrel that's there, but these have been compensated for intonation. So you get the beautiful snappiness of brass, but the compensated like modern technology of being in tune, which is amazing. So what do I think about this instrument? This is the best Telecaster style guitar that I have ever, and I mean ever, had come into the studio. It is amazing. This beats out my Fender J Mascis by a little bit. That was a beautiful guitar. It sounded and played very, very well. I love a thick, beautiful neck on it. But this thing, rarely do I get guitars where as soon as I plug it in, I just start riffing naturally. That is what this guitar did for me. It was like being at home. I don't know how else to tell it to you, man. This is an incredible machine. If you're looking for the Telecaster thing, this is going to do it. Absolutely. And it's going to do it the best. The cool thing is that I was kind of skeptical. I'm always skeptical about active pickups. Now, this one has like the Greg Koch Greg Koch signature pickups in it, and so you got to trust he's got a very, very good tone and a very good ear for tone. So I plugged it in. I was blown away. I love this neck pickup. Love it. I hate this pickup normally. This pickup can burn in hell in normal situations. This is really good. This is really good. Both positions are really good. There is no like sacrificing anything on this guitar. I hate, you can't really quantify tone. Like this has 4 tone with it. Like, no, this has like 100, this has gristle tone, man. This is, I don't even know how to describe how good this thing sounds. It does the TELE thing and perfected it. So I recommend this to everybody. The next thing is that I love the big frets on it. It's just, it's very easy to play the lead guitar, but they're not so big that like if you are a ham-fister, you're not gonna like break the neck or something stupid like that. You're not gonna bend things out of tune. Maybe you could if you had the forearm of an ape. I don't know. But like this thing, man, is the most well put together Telecaster that I have ever had the chance of playing. I'm gonna let this thing speak for itself. So I'm gonna be plugging this into my Soldano Astro-20 in the effects loop. I have a line 6 Helix and 4 cable method, literally just for reverb. So anyways, guys, let's hear what this thing sounds like. Well, anyways, that is what the Reverend GRISTLEMASTER sounds like. This thing is a rock machine. Now, granted, Greg does a lot of like chicken picking and stuff like that. He's a monster player when it comes to that, so it definitely can do that. I can't play like that. I don't think a lot of people can play like Greg. So the cool thing is that while this is a signature guitar, it's capable of more than what Greg plays. This thing is bananas. Bananas. Rarely am I this inspired to play while I'm playing an instrument that's not mine. I could seriously play this thing for hours. I mean, hours and hours and hours. If I were to give this a rating of 0 to 10, this is a 9.5. It is next to perfection when it comes to like an attainable guitar that most people can buy. Like, well, it's not cheap, don't get me wrong, but if you are looking to upgrade, I want you to look at Reverend first if this is the style of guitar that you're looking for. It is an absolute monster. I forgot to mention one thing on this. On the input jack, there's a charging port on the input jack because these are active pickups. There's no batteries to put in this thing. You plug in a USB-C, one of the old ones, micro USB cable, and done. You charge the battery on this thing. Amazing. Amazing. And it has a ton of battery life from what I understand. Can I test it in this short period of time? Absolutely not. I can't speak to it, but I am floored by this instrument. This is the best guitar that is not mine that has come into this studio. So before it was the Fender Ash Chambered that was the best TELE. The last video was a Reverend Eastsider, which was the best TELE. This wipes the floor with both of them. Like, and those were great guitars. This is incredible. I don't know how else to say it. This is the best Telecaster on the market right now. Bar none. I am going to say it here. It is that good. If you're looking to buy this thing, yes, click buy now, go to your local music store, hit it. Give them your money. It is worth it. This thing is nuts. It's nuts. I love it. I am in love with this guitar. But anyways, guys, if you like what you're seeing here, definitely click subscribe, smash that bell notification, and follow me in all the upcoming videos. Do all the cringy YouTuber stuff. Give me a reason to live. But I'm going to leave you with a little piece of advice here. If you ever notice that your life is getting stagnant and you feel like you're not doing something, there's something very beautiful that you can do, and you can change it. The best way to change your life is to manifest a new version of you. I'm not saying let go of who you are and become someone else. What I'm saying is to really look inside yourself, find that inner child and bring it to the surface. What does that child want to do? What do you want to do with your life? And you're finding that hard and you're feeling lost? Spend some time and think, where do I need to be right now? Where do I want to be? And take that step. It's a long road. It's not, hey, you're going to change your life tonight. But what you can do is begin the first step of a million. And if you don't stop walking, eventually you get to where you need to be. Anyways, guys, later.